Hello, good afternoon. I want to share something about the origin of my aviation dream. Initially, I thought that dream started after I heard about the radio story on NPR regarding a shortage of pilots in this country. It's estimated that there will be a 15,000 pilot shortage per year for at least the next 10 years. And this is multifactorial. I think one of the main factors is that the baby boomers are retiring at a really rapid pace, and we're not really replenishing the supply of pilots in this country. More people retiring from the Air Force are no longer going to commercial aviation. In addition, the pandemic impacted the supply even more by shutting down aviation school for nearly 2 years, and also accelerated the early retirement of many commercial airline pilots because during the height of the pandemic, commercial air flight drastically reduced. There was almost no demand because no one is able to fly because of the travel restrictions imposed by various countries. Now the demand has gone skyrocket because these travel restrictions have mostly been lifted and there's insufficient pilots. So after thinking about it this morning, I realized my journey to become a commercial airline pilot really started at the bottom of Lake Powell. Now, I really need to explain that, obviously, because in 2020, all the all the travel industry shut down. But I have to go back a bit further because in in 2019, the day after Thanksgiving, after I came to work, I realized I nearly lost my vision to my right eye. It turned out that I had a macular hole which developed suddenly, and all the images became distorted when I looked through my right eye. So I had kind of urgent surgery in 2019, and I spent the last part of 2019 recuperating at home because I couldn't really use my right eye. And fast forward to uh, 2021 when we had a trip to the Grand Canyon. And while we're boating in Lake Powell, I lost my glasses and it fell sunk to the bottom of the lake. And that turned out to be kind of a disaster at the time because we drove all the way from California to the Grand Canyon. And on the way back, my wife had to be the sole driver because I couldn't really see. Don't have my glasses. My vision is very poor without my glasses. Well, that turned out to be a blessing in disguise because after my macular hole surgery, the prescription of my right eye changed significantly. My existing pair of glasses really wasn't serving me well anymore. So the fact that I lost it in the bottom of the lake actually prompted me to get a new pair and a new eye exam. And with that adjustment, I was fortunately able to restore my vision to 2020 in both eyes. So what turned out to be a disaster or a mistake at the time turned out to be a blessing in disguise. And that allowed me to even consider that aviation as a possibility because without 2020 vision, it's simply impossible to become a pilot. So anyway, now I explained what happened. The moral of the story is that anytime you encounter some setback, what seems to be a bad thing happening at the time could end up being something that promotes you to your ultimate path and success. All right. I hope you can see the world in such lens and a happy rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye.